'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of it.
Review time, review time, review time, review time. The DVD's here. It's review time. Alright. So today we're going to be reviewing A Bug's Life, which is the second Pixar movie ever made. Interesting fact. Did you know that Monsters University was better than Brave? Yellow guy, that was not really necessary, but yes, that is true. But anyways, let's just review this guy. Okay, so it opens up with just normal ant habits, with them traveling in lines, collecting food. That is until a leaf falls and they had to go around the leaf, and this guy was acting childish. But then they realize there's a gap in the line, and then that's when we meet Dot, aka the Little Queen Ant. Interesting facts. Did you know that a rhino will set off on his own when it's only 3 years old? Yellow guy, please shut up. Anyways, yes, that is true. And guess what? The wings are too small to fly. And then that's when Ada gets crushed by like a vine of some sort. And that's where we meet Flick with his machine. And that's when he shows Ada his new idea for harvesting grain, which is cutting down the entire stalk. But then Flick was forced to get rid of the machine, get back in line, and pick grain like everybody else, which is a recurse to Hop and like Romeo and Juliet. And Hop, they said, get it together, get rid of those drums, and get your proportions right. Man, those things so have in common. Interesting fact. Did you know that a lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away? Please shut up, yellow guy. I'm trying to make a video. Alright, moving on from that, that's when Dot and Flick first interact. And Flick uses a rock as a seed, but Dot says it was a rock, but that's when the horns hear. Yeah, that kind of horn, but you didn't have to blow it right now. And then they start panicking, then they get the food to the offering stone and into the anthill. And they put food on the offering stone for the grasshoppers, because they are hungry. Like, I wish there was a way to end world hunger. Interesting fact. Did you know that a bear can eat almost about anything? Even rubber boots and snowmobile seats. Yellow guy? Please stop it, bro. Anyways, moving on from that, that's when Flick accidentally drops over the leaf. And that's when the funniness starts to come in. I'm going to show it to you. And nobody likes soggy food. Interesting fact. Did you know that squash is one of the oldest food crops? It was first grown over 10,000 years ago. I'm gonna kill that guy. Ding dong. Oh, someone's at the door. I gotta go get it. Interesting fact. Did you know that radishes are one of the fastest growing vegetables? Some can grow the full size in just 3 weeks. Get away! Anyways, moving on. The grasshoppers get into the floor, and that's where we meet Molt, aka Hopper's brother, and that's where we meet Hopper. And then he accuses Ada, and then that's when he explains the cycles, and that's when we found out that Hopper and Molt's mother died, and that's when he wanted them to double their order. And then they begged them a nice ride. And then that's when they get mad at Flick, and Flick promised that he'll get tough bugs. And so that's when Flick accidentally crashes into a rock.
Shame the vest wasn't idiot-proof.
Yep, that's gotta hurt. Interesting fact. Did you know that squash is one of the oldest food crops? Wait, no, I already said that already. I'm just gonna go practice my lines again. Yeah, you better go away, because you're getting on my nerves. Anyways, after that, he went to find tough bugs, which are actually circus bugs. And he actually mistakes them and brings them back to his home, plane. And that is when they make the bird model and make plane models. That's until they see something rumbling in the distance, thinking it was the grasshoppers, but no, it was the guy with the trailer. And so then after that, the circus bugs and Flick had to go. And this time he can't come back. So that is when we see the grasshoppers at their hometown playing different kinds of things. Yeah, that's definitely what you would definitely see at a bar. Interesting fact! A brick of cocaine is what keeps me going in the day. That is not even nutritional. Nobody needs to know that. You're not supposed to do that, bro. Just get out of here. Anyways, we see Hopper does a great speech after killing Axel and Loco. And then they fly off to keep those ants in line. So when they do get there, they throw the food on the ground and they order them to get every scrap of food on the island. And then that is when Dot's wings finally work. I mean, why didn't that happen the first time? But then anyways, that's when Dot warns Flick that his land is in trouble. Interesting fact. Did you know that a chicken's heart beats 4 times as fast as a human and 2 times faster than a turtle? Oh my gosh, he's really gonna get on my nerves. Anyways, moving on from that. That is when they decided to pull out the big bird after they came back. And that is when the funniness started to kick in. The ants use jelly to pretend like it's blood, and then 4 of the grasshoppers flied away. As when P.T. the flea sets the bird on fire, causing it to crash. Then Hopper realizes it was a fake, so he gets the crazy grasshopper, to start beating the shit out of Flick. He beat his ass real good. Pretend, hey look, Jackie Chu, can you do the honor? Oh yes, definitely. Pretend this is its ass. That was an interesting example. Interesting fact. Did you know that the Forbidden City got its name because no one can enter without the Emperor's permission? Shut up, man. Anyways, moving on from that, that is when we hear the Hopper was going to squish the queen. And that is when the ants start to, it looks like they was going to win, but then the rain came in. And that is when Hopper takes Flick. And then when Ada does get Flick, they go to the bird's nest, aka the bird scene. I did not talk about because that would be too long. And then Hopper was fed alive to the birds, which is a gruesome, gruesome death. Heck, it's even more gruesome than Sniffles' tongue-in-cheek death. Happy tree friends, huh? Anyways, moving on from that, then we see a celebration, and boom, happily ever after. The end. Interesting fact. Did you know that tornadoes have been known to strip the feathers off of chickens? Please shut up, you. But yeah, that wraps up this episode. Just vote in the poll. I'm just gonna sit down and relax. Even think about the Mercedes EGR GTR. You want to learn more about the Mercedes GTR? No, the Mercedes EGR GTR is. Oh no.